The fairies' meal. One day, a wise miller noticed that some of his grain sacks had been disturbed during the night. Perplexed, as he was sure he had left his meal spotless, he inspected his meal for other signs of disturbance. After inspecting his machines, the perplexed miller realized that someone had been using his mill during the night. Worried, the miller decided to tell his friend about the strange events. Together, they decided to go to the mill that night to see who had been using it. So, as about midnight that night, the wise miller and his lawyer friend went to the mill. When they arrived, they noticed the lights were on. "This is very odd," said the miller. "I am 100% positive I turned the lights off." Curious to know who was using the mill, the two men slowly crept up to on the mill's window and peeked in. Shocked, they saw 12 little men filling their bags with gold coins. Thinking for a minute, the miller whispered something to his friend, and then they slowly unlocked the door to the mill. Click! The door swung open, and the two men entered the mill. However, as they did so, the light suddenly went out. The milling machine turned off, and the little man vanished. Calmly, the wise miller and his lawyer friend entered the dark mill and set about making hot tea. In fact, they made 12 hot teas, one for each of the little men. Once they had made the teas, the miller and his trusty friend placed them on the bench, closed the door, and left the mill. "Please clean up when you leave," called the miller. The next morning, the miller found